Oh, Taco, that's me. Yeah.
Oh. Hey, Dr. Weaver, Taco?
Well, you know how many Johns there are in the world?
Yes, I am familiar, actually.
Well,
That's
there you
why
go.
I
So
go with Claire.
I can make sure that they know who I am
Yeah.
and I know who they are.
Okay,
So this
cool.
helps me identify my
Yeah, I have
Starbucks.
a similar problem.
What do you got in there?
Oh, I've got hot chocolate. What about you?
You know, it's like 70 degrees outside.
Well, it's really good. I
All
like
right,
the whipped
triple
cream.
espresso,
Oh, okay,
iced.
okay.
Yeah. Hey, Ben.
Good to see you.
How are you doing?
Oh, nice kicks.
Oh man, you like those? Those are the original Nike Falcons, representing.
I like it. I
yeah.
like it.
It's
Beckham.
good to see you.
Good to
You
see
got the
you.
New Balance on
I
today.
I do today.
All right, good to see you. What a beautiful day.
It is. It's nice. So how are you doing?
I think I'm doing okay.
Good.
It's a great time of year here. You know, everyone comes to Florida in the winter because it's such a beautiful place. Now, but you're not from Florida. You're from Missouri, and you know what I heard, Claire, is that you're from a farm. You know something?
What?
I'm from a farm too.
Are
I grew
you
up.
really?
I am. We
Are
have
you
that in
really?
common. I had to
Wow.
work really hard in the farm when I was growing up.
Yeah.
How about you? What was your farm life like?
Well, I didn't always live on a farm. I was actually born in Tampa, but only lived there a couple days. We moved to
Okay.
Texas, and then 5 years ago, we were blessed with moving to Missouri. We had a couple cattle on there that
Yeah.
we rented and leased out the land for, but they scared the deer away, so
Well, that's what you get cow for, is to scare deer away, right?
yeah, that's
Something
true.
like that.
But we needed them.
Claire, I've loved seeing you on campus. Do you know that you have a reputation here?
I do, really.
You do. You're known as very fierce and
Okay.
independent and
All right.
strong in purpose. You know that?
Okay, all right.
You know who you remind me of?
Who?
Well, this is going to be a literary reference.
Okay.
The Lady Galadriel.
All right, so I'm thinking either King Arthur or Lord of the Rings.
You're right. It's Lord of the Rings, because
Okay,
you know.
of course, of course.
You like Lord of the Rings?
I do, yes, sir.
Oh
One
my
of my favorites.
word! It's one of my favorite books.
Okay.
What's your favorite part?
I really like the ending when all of this chaos has occurred and Aragorn is finally crowned king and everyone is just so joyful and there's hope again.
Oh, you're warming my heart.
Oh.
These references to Lord of the Rings, I love it. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a happy story.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
it really is. And so I was thinking about the story in your life, and what I heard is that your parents adopted you. Is that
Yes,
right?
They did, they did.
That's wonderful. You know, we have a number of students around here who were adopted as children, and
Yes,
so
sir.
I loved hearing about that experience. Tell me, how did being adopted shape you as a person? How's that changed you and made your life as it is?
I've always appreciated what I have because I think about the possibilities of the things that I couldn't have had and how my family has allowed me to have these opportunities like go to Florida College and build these relationships that I wouldn't have had
Absolutely.
if this system of really what God started from the beginning of feed the orphans and the widows.
Yeah, I love that.
I wouldn't have that otherwise.
You can see how it's impacted your life. My sense is that you have a deep sense of gratitude for your life in a
do.
way that maybe some don't. So grateful for that. All right, so I heard another thing about you yesterday,
Okay.
which was shocking to me.
Hopefully it was good.
It was all good. It had to do with Hebrew.
Okay.
Is it true that you're taking biblical Hebrew
I
while you're
am,
here?
yes sir.
That's unusual for a student that's first, second year already.
Yes,
And
sir.
so tell me about that. How's your Hebrew class going?
It's going well. Some days I'm like, I love this and I'm so glad and it's beautiful to hear it and what they spoke. And then other days I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
I know. Hebrew is very difficult. It's a hard
Yeah,
language.
it
Who's your
is.
professor?
My professor is Jared Saltz.
Oh my word, Jared Salt. So tell me a Salt story. He's one of our favorite professors
okay.
around here.
Yes, he's great. I love him a lot. Well, a couple weeks ago in class, we were doing a reading and we
Yeah.
were going through, I believe it was the Joseph Cycle. That's his favorite one.
Okay.
So we were reading it and he was helping us translate
Yes.
because he's done it more than we have. And he also needed a haircut. So
Wait.
Hannah
He
Hall-
needed a haircut?
Yes, he needed a haircut.
Okay.
Yeah,
And so?
So we cut his hair in class while we were doing the reading.
Oh my, now let me get this straight. You're learning Hebrew and just randomly in some class, you cut a professor's hair.
Right. Well, they had scheduled it, but they were going to do it after. And I said, please cut your hair in class. And he was like,
You know,
Okay.
that's the Florida College difference, is you learn Hebrew, but you get to cut your professor's
Exactly,
hair.
exactly.
Clearly, that's
Yes.
so Hebrew's difficult but rewarding,
yes, sir.
and you get to know your professors really
Yes,
well.
Sir, exactly.
Nowhere else can you cut your professor's hair.
No, I'd say not.
I love it. It's such a joy to be able to see you
Oh,
today.
thank you. It was
Hey,
nice
Tate,
to
can I get a
talk to
selfie with you real
Let's
quick?
do it.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
And let me see your arm here. What do you got?
Okay.
You got a
So,
verse written down
I do.
here.
I have a verse and some Bible class notes. So this one is Genesis 29:35. It's this time I will praise the Lord. It comes from the Jacob and Leah and Rachel cycle. And if you know anything
I
about that,
do.
you know there's a lot of chaos. But in the end, Leah learns that in any circumstance, God is worthy to be praised.
Absolutely. What a wonderful verse. Will you hold that up and we'll get a
Yes.
picture of it
All
here
right.
as we. All right. 3, 2. Perfect.
All right.
It's such a joy to be able to
It's a joy
talk
to
with
see
you.
you
Look
too.
forward to seeing you
All
around.
right, sounds
Don't be
good.
too fierce. Treat them
Okay.
okay.
All right, I'll do
Alrighty.
good.
See you, Lady
Okay.
Galadriel.
Okay, bye.
See
Bye,
you, Claire.
Taco.